We are here with Selling Sunset's Maya Vander. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You know what? This is the mom look, right? Like I just pick up my son from school and I'm going to pick up my daughter and I've been working on stuff and that's how I really look.
Super mom, not just mom
Not
look.
clever about it.
You look stunning, as always. Now, Netflix has just announced the renewal of Selling Sunset for a season 4 and a season 5. Super fans such as myself are freaking out. We're so excited. What do you anticipate is going to be the most different for this season?
Rumors said that they're going to cast more girls. So I have no clue. They didn't tell me. That's just the rumors floating around. So we might have new cast member, but I have no clue who and what the production have in mind. Christine is pregnant. We all saw that. We also saw recent Instagram photos. So she's pregnant. Heather is getting married. I don't know what they're going to show with Tarek, but I'm sure they're going to, it's going to be a big storyline. And then, just the rest of us. I have 2 kids. Would love to show them in the show, but we should see what production has in mind. And you have Amanza and Michelle, and it's going to be fun. I mean, it's been 1 year since we finished filming season 3. So it's been 1 year.
And a lot of personal changes in your guys' personal lives and business changes. You're now in Miami and you opened up the Maya Vander group in Miami. How has that transition been?
You know what? It's been such a crazy busy year for me. I guess because we see so much movement from all over to Miami. I've been nonstop, frankly, since COVID hit. And obviously having, 2 kids, it's just been really hectic, but all good. But, that being said, I'm still working with my LA connections and I'm working with Davina right now to find a house for a client of hers. And I'm reaching out to all my developer clients to see if we can find something. So it's always, LA is always in my mind as well, but I'm not there physically to do a deal right now. Obviously, once we start filming, I'm sure I'm going to find a creative way to do real estate in LA. But Miami has been great. It's such a good market here. And I'm so lucky to be here in the right time.
Yeah, I think Miami is so beautiful. I'm a South Florida native. I'm in Florida right now. So I definitely have a bit of bias towards the Miami area because it is just so beautiful and so diverse. Coral Gables, Brickell, we've got all the different areas that just offer all different amazing qualities. With working on the East Coast and then filming on the West Coast, how are you going to juggle?
I have no clue. Honestly, last time when we filmed, I did stay in LA for extensive time. Because I'm so busy in Miami, I can't just be, gone. So my plan is to really fly back and forth, kind of like what I was doing in season 1. Frankly, I was flying every week, except, for the summer that I'll probably stay longer in LA just because anyway, it's hot here in Miami. So I'll just have a nice getaway in the summer. But my goal is to fly frankly every week to film. We film 4 days a week, but they're not always filming me. So hopefully I can make it work somehow and juggle, my real estate work in Miami and not lose momentum because frankly I have a great year here. And obviously do some real estate on the show, which is very demanding in LA. I honestly don't know how I'm going to do it, but I always get stuff done. So I'm confident I'll get that one done as well.
You're super mom, super real estate agent. You do it all. So I'm confident that you're going to be able to balance both worlds on both coasts. But speaking of the East Coast, Last season, you kind of pushed a little bit for Jason to consider maybe opening an office in Miami. Are we still into that idea? Is that still something maybe we could see happening?
I think it would be amazing, but I know he just opened an office in the OC, which for you guys are watching, OC is Orange County. It's about 1 hour south of LA. It's a great market, frankly, lots of nice properties. So I'm sure we're actually going to see some of that as well in season 4 and 5. I don't know if he's going to do all the way in Miami. It's a huge investment. So for now, I created my Maya Vander group. I'm still under a brokerage. I'm not my own broker yet, just because of liability. And frankly, I still need to pass the exam and I have no freaking time to study. I'm trying to study every day and it's just impossible. But I have my own group. I have one person who works with me. She's great, with a goal to get more people. And you know what? Me and Jason worked on a deal here together. We just closed it 2 weeks ago. So if we get the referral coming from Jason to Miami and I'll get the business, I'll get it done. I'm happy about that as well. And we collaborate that way and not like having the whole O group officially, because it is a big, investment and he needs to really want it. So for now, it's not happening.
Maybe in the future. I'm not hearing a definitive no, but for now.
You never know with Jason, but you know what? The market is so great and the Oppenheim group will fit so nicely with the branding and everything. But yeah, for now, no.
in the event that in the future that happens, could you see maybe a spinoff show in Miami blooming from that?
I would love for them to do a spin-off show. I mean, I think I can get them the girls. I have great real estate chicks here, all good looking and nice and smart, and they will fit the Selling Sunset brand. I need more luxury. I need more beach properties, and that I'm still working on. So I'm still newer in real estate, frankly, to Miami. So it would be amazing to do a spin-off, though. That's for sure.
With time, I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I think that that's something that could be in the future. Now, there have been a lot of changes over on the West Coast. I heard that Brett is no longer with the Oppenheim group. So what happened there?
You know, Brett and Jason, they have very similar personality, and it's tough, you know, when you work with family together. So I think for the sake of the relationship, Brett decided to do his own thing. You know, they're still working on things together. They have good relationship. There is no drama, no bad blood. It's just that he's his own broker now, and we'll see how that's going to play in season 4. Because I'm
excited to see. Davina has also left. I know you just said that you were working on a project with her, so you still keep in touch. How has that been as far as your guys' relationship now that she's no longer with the Oppenheim group?
You know, our relationship are all great. Look, I get along with Davina well. Frankly, I connect with her a lot because as far as professional real estate, I think she has an extremely knowledge. She's very knowledgeable, very smart. And yes, we don't see her selling a $75 million house, but it's not an easy sell. You don't just get buyers every day. So people were grilling her about it, but it's really not fair to judge. But I talked to all of them. Davina, you know, she got a good opportunities. Sorry, my son is here. He wants my attention. She got a great opportunity with Douglas Elliman. And, you know, whether if she's going to come back to the O group or not, I'm not sure. I think Jason will always love to have her back. But she's working with Douglas Elliman. She's happy. And we just work on a deal because she has a client and I potentially, hopefully, have the seller. I talk to all of them, you know, not every day, but I try to stay in touch even though I'm in Miami, especially, you know, knowing we're going to see each other again will be nice to see them all.
Absolutely. And so have you spoken to Chrishell since her breakup from Kio Matsepi and all of that has happened?
I messaged Chrishell to ask how she's doing because I saw like everybody else Instagram, you know, stories and comments, which I could actually relate to what she was claiming. So from a personal experience. So I did message her. She's doing well. You know, she's a strong woman. Obviously, she went through a horrible breakup last year in the show. You know, it sucks for her. I want her to find someone nice. And, you know, I'm always trying to think who can I, you know, match with her like a guy, but I don't have anyone in mind. So
maybe there is a special someone in Miami made for Chrishell that we could pair her up with.
Miami, but maybe LA, but maybe someone not in the industry, you know, maybe someone more like, and let me move away because my son is here.
No, that's okay.
Making noises. But, you know, she's doing great. She's busy. And I'm sure, you know, when we film, we can catch up more.
Chrishell's amazing. I think, you know, she just takes everything with such grace and she's such a strong woman. So it's never a bad thing. It's just a fresh start for Chrishell. And I'm excited to see all of that unfold on this season. Not only that, but Christine is like about to pop. So
seriously about to pop.
As a super mom yourself, do you have any tips for Christine now about to be
I just
mom?
You know, me and Christine exchange messages and we talk often. And I told her, look, call me anytime with any baby's questions. I did advise her on a couple of things where, you know, and including like birth tips.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy for her. I'm excited. And, you know, I would be love to help her for whatever she needs. I'm sure she's going to be a great mom. And I'm excited. I mean, she is due pretty soon. So
it's so exciting with Amanda being a mom, you being a mom, Christina being a mom. Now we're just waiting for Mary and maybe Heather to also become some new moms too. Well, Mary has a son, but maybe with Romaine, maybe this will be like a domino effect for the whole Oppenheim group.
Maybe, I know, right? I mean, I was the first, like the newly mom, and then obviously Christine. Look, Heather is getting married, but they also have kids, you know, I mean, you know, with Tarek. So I don't know, we'll see who is next. And you never know, you know, this is what's awesome about our show. There is always things happening in our life. And, you know, you connect with the character, you connect with us, and you see us grow and you see us going through a milestone, whether if it's engagement or wedding or, you know, babies. And I think it's awesome. And I think that's what people love Selling Sunset, because they can connect with us. And I'm sure every person who watched the show can connect with certain character more than others. So we have everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward for the next seasons.
And as far as like your guys' personal relationships, is there anything you would say behind the scenes is maybe different than off camera, or anything that fans maybe wouldn't expect or don't know when the cameras stop rolling?
You know, I feel like it's less dramatic and stressful when the cameras are not there. We're not always fighting and yelling. There is really not that. We're all adult. Obviously, we film 4 days a week. The cameras are always there. So yeah, things would be, we're going to say things no matter what. But truthfully, we're all pretty calm and relaxed, I would say, maybe behind the scenes. Even Christine, she's more relaxed behind closed doors. It well depends. Sometimes I read her interviews and then I wonder, but
Yeah.
but I think, she's relaxed as well. Some of us, look, we all pretty much get along with each other, with the exception of few, relationships here and there. But at the end of the day, it's not always kumbaya, but we're definitely not like crazy dramatic and all that. I mean, I think more crazy dramatic. Then I'll get more screen time, but
right.
you know what I mean? Gosh, I really look. I'm very direct and honest, but I also don't like confrontation and I don't like to fight. So try to stay away.
Well, I think we all definitely love your direct, honest one-liners on the show. That is something that like I absolutely just love watching you in specific. I'm super excited, and not just me, but I'm sure all the fans are super excited for this upcoming season. We always love to end our interview with a couple of fun questions, so I have a couple picked out for you. You used to teach Pilates and you still practice, so what's your favorite Pilates move?
I actually was teaching this morning, by the way, like literally, like after.
Okay, so we're still in the Pilates passion.
My best depends. If it's mat Pilates, I love the hundreds. I think it's a great exercise for your core. Pilates reformer, I love footwork, the basic footwork. I have a reformer in my house. I do it all the time.
I'm not athletic at all, but I definitely will be taking some notes because I feel like Pilates is something that you can maybe like get into if you're not like super off the bat athletic. So I will definitely take some notes. I'm definitely not as good as you are, but maybe I'll try it out.
It's great. I love it. I've been teaching for 3 years now, actually almost 4. And I've been practicing Pilates for like 10 years. So
I'm definitely in the hands of a master. If you've been teaching for 10 years, practicing for 10 years, that's a long time. So I'm definitely going to take some notes. My next question for you, your new Miami home is gorgeous. When it comes to looking for a home for yourself, what is one thing that is absolutely a must-have? Maybe a walk-in closet, a huge backyard. What's your main selling point for looking for a place for yourself?
So, and my son is all over the place. So I like a place that's bright. Bright and ideally high ceilings. That's my go-to. A lot of windows, a lot of natural lights. I like that. That's my go-to.
Lots of natural light so that we can have lots of wonderful, well-lit Zoom interviews. I love it.
Yeah,
and then my last question for you, if you were stuck on an island, which castmate would you bring with you and why?
Wow, that's a hard one because I love them all. But I almost want to say Christine.
Okay.
Just because she's hilarious.
Right.
And I think we will have fun together. And actually, Amanza too. Gosh, it's hard. I don't know. Like,
that's a hard one. I don't know who I would pick. And like, I literally love all you guys, but I definitely think Christine and Amanda are both so funny and so high energy. So they would definitely be a good time if you were stuck on an island with one of them, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we are so excited to see season 4 and season 5 of Selling Sunset. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Sorry for looking like crap. This is what a mom looks like.
Beautiful. Yeah. Honestly, I should have done my fun question to be, what is your skincare tip? Because your complexion is beautiful. What is your skincare?
I do a lot. I mean, I just apply moisturize. I drink a lot of water. I do apply the True Botanical Oil. I love their product. That's my skincare. Nothing crazy.
Your skin is absolutely stunning and gorgeous, and you look amazing. Thank you so much for joining.
Sorry, I'm like looking at my son. I'm like, please be quiet.
No, it's totally fine. Aiden is the star of the show, and I love it.